Welcome to Jupyter Notebook Basics. Just scroll down here and we'll begin. So one of the most important facts about a Jupyter Notebook is that everything inside of it is a cell. Just like your own human body is comprised of cells, Jupyter Notebooks are only comprised of cells. And there are two types of cells. There are code cells and then there are markdown cells. Code cells are where you're going to spend the majority of your time entering in Python code and executing it. Markdown cells, you won't use that often. There are many markdown cells in the notebook. Markdown is just a special little language that allows you to add in text and images, links, videos, and so forth into your notebook. We're actually going to learn a little bit of Markdown because I do believe it's important to know just some of the basics so that you yourself can make notes in the notebook. All right, so let's see how we can determine where a cell is and what type of cell it is. So there's always one cell that is going to be selected, and you'll know it's selected because there'll be an outline around it. So here the outline is blue. You'll know what type of cell it is because the cell type will say right here, Markdown. It's also easy to determine a code cell because it'll have the word in to the left of it. So let's just click right here, and you'll notice that this is a new cell. The entire cell will be highlighted. Here's another cell and another cell. These are all code cells, as you can see up here. Down here, this is the next section. This is a markdown cell. There is no in over here. So code cells understand Python. Again, these are the cells you're going to spend most of your time in. And let's go ahead and do a little addition in this cell. As you recall, you'll need to press Shift Enter in order to execute this cell. Pressing Enter does not execute, it just adds a new line. So to execute this code, and this is valid Python code, you press Shift Enter, and then you'll notice the execution number, this is the first cell to be executed, will get placed inside of these square brackets. And then the result will be right here. So this is still a code cell, it just has two parts. There's an input, and then here is the output over here. All right, and then these are another code cells and so forth. Okay, so that's the most fundamental part of a Jupyter Notebook is that it's comprised of cells. You need to know whether you're in a code cell or a markdown cell. Very easy to figure that out. Code cells will say their code. They have the word in to the left. Markdown cells says markdown over here, and there is no in to the left over there. All right, so that's it for Jupyter Notebook Basics.